You got to work on not making those. This is against Clayton. And I'm sure Hunter Jinks is down there having a meeting of the minds, just kind of reiterating what we are saying in the nice CRN broadcast to the players down there on the field in a more stern way of, guys, don't make these mistakes here.
That's right. Well, it looks like what they're going to do is not re-kick, but they're going to give him the 10 yards right at the original kickoff line at the 45-yard line. So the Warriors take control.
East Wake will get the ball back. So it was a fumble, Clayton, but there was a penalty, so they are going to say that East Wake will get the ball. But now the referees are down there having a meeting of the minds as well. Maybe they're discussing dinner plans. I don't know. But as it stands right now, it is 21-0. East Wake with the football. 1st and 10, ball on the 45, and they're still, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, they're going to whistle. They're going to call for first down now, and East Wake will come back to the line of scrimmage. So East Wake with the ball. Motion, handoff. It's a fake right through the middle of the gut to the Comets, and they got stoppage and players everywhere, Trey Sneid.
Well, it looks like the defender number 11, Joshua Crudup, for the wide receiver for the Warriors, wanted the ball. He had a step on number 7, Jameer Jones, the cornerback for the Comets, but the way that the defensive line got inside of the pocket for Creech in this offense, couldn't get anything done.
And we're going to set it up now for a 2nd and 10. They couldn't go nowhere. Stopped in the middle of the line. Great stoppage by the Comets offensive line or defensive line there, stopping them dead in their tracks. Nobody could get up the field and gain a yard or lose a yard. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 45. Still 21-0 here at Nixon Fowler Stadium. Final home game of the year. The final game of the regular season before the run for the playoffs. As here comes a nice little run up the field, and wow, he crashes into some players out of bounds and more. That was a good little carry. He's happy about that. I want to say that was number 8 with the ball for East Wake, and that was, I believe, Messiah Jones.
Messiah Jones. That was actually a reception, about a 10-yard reception, but it's going to be, Chris, they're going to push him out of bounds 5 yards before that. So that's only a 5-yard reception by Messiah Jones from Creech.
Messiah Jones again with the carry for East Wake. Got a nice little run up the field. They're going to say he got 5 on the play, though, Trey Sneid. It'll be 3rd and 5 with the ball on the 40. 3rd down. The Comets defense is settling up here at the line, and the fans are going crazy here at Nixon Fowler Stadium for Seatown defense. Got to stop them here. As here comes the snap for East Wake, the throw, and it bounced up, tip away, trying to go for the interception, was trying to make it number 40 on the takeaway, just could not get to it in time, and that was player Amari Williams, the defensive lineman, and we will set up 4th down and 5.
Well, look, so it was tipped at the line of scrimmage at the defensive line. Again, we're averaging close to 270, 280 for this Clayton offense or Clayton defensive line. So it got tipped at the line of scrimmage. It looks like Creech had his man on the right hand side, but 40 had a chance to intercept that ball. Just let it drop.
Here we go. East Wake back at the line, ready to snap it. They're going to kick it up, and it's going to go to the Comets, and it's going to bounce into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, and the ball's going to bounce out of the into the end zone. It'll be a touchback, so the ball's going to go back to the 20-yard line, and we will set things up now for the Clayton Comets to try to continue their momentum offensively here with their opportunity to have the ball on the first half of play. They had the ball on a fumble onside kick, but there was a penalty called, turned over, back to Clayton, giving it back to East Wake, and then East Wake had to punt it now, and now here comes Clayton.
If we can take anything from this game, Sebastian Silva, the kicker for the Warriors,
yes,
he's got a fantastic leg.
He does. He can kick the ball. Kicker. He definitely can. As here come the Comets. They'll set things up here now, going to try to put some more points on the board. It is 21-0, 10:52 in the 3rd. As here comes a nice run by the Comets. Man, he's running. That is Trayvon. Oh, he's gone. He's at the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, number 24. Trayvon Richardson running back all the way. Touchdown, Comets, Trey Sneid.
That was an 80-yard run by number 24, Richardson. He broke up the center of the field. There was 3 different defenders that could have brought him down to the line of scrimmage.
That's right.
He breaks every single one of those, goes down to an 80-yard rushing touchdown.
The power of him rushing his body, his upper body strength, down through the field. Truly phenomenal. I mean, the power of the 24. The running back senior, 5'7". You would have thought he was 7 foot tall just then. Trayvon Richardson with a score for the Comets. The extra kick is up. It's good for Clayton. 28-0. Trey Snyder, your thoughts on the scoring drive?
Unbelievable. I mean, again, what? Two plays.
Two plays. They score it.
Well, that's exactly what we were talking about at halftime as well. The Clayton offense has to come out with more energy. They have to come out with more kind of
spunk.
Exactly. That's a great word that's exactly. I mean, you can't do much more than an 80-yard run.
That's right.
Richardson, he already has close to 165 yards tonight already. Phenomenal young man from the Comets.
A great drive for Clayton as they rush up the field. Almost an 80-plus yard run for Trayvon Richardson, the senior. Running back, number 24 for Clayton. It is 28-0. 10:40 in the third. Here in the final regular season game of the year. It is a conference game in the Greater News 3A football standings. Of course, the quest for the North Carolina High School Athletic Association state playoffs crank up next Friday night. And again, you heard Coach Bennett, we'll travel. We'll go on the road. We'll go here. We go there. Have, bus, will travel.
I'm all right.
And a great crowd of fans here, too. It was kind of slack around 6 o'clock, but right around kickoff, 7:30, the crowds have filled up here on the home side for the Clayton Comets. As now Eastwake gets the ball back again. He got stopped at the 20, nowhere to go on the kickoff return.
Once again, another dangerous kind of play for the returner for both. Not only J.R. Wilson picked up where the four defenders in the first half picked it up in a dangerous spot, but once again the kick returner for the Warriors did the exact same thing. He kind of dribbled the ball a little bit. There was Evan Harding.
Dribbled? We're in the basketball quotes now? Come on.
He kind of dribbled a little bit, and then one of the defenders came out and almost tackled and took the ball away. But the Warriors, he decided to get about 5 yards after the missed tackle.
So he gets set now for the opportunity of Eastwake to try to score. They're down by 4 touchdowns. Clayton Comets have been phenomenal down the stretch. Last recent loss was against the Cleveland. As here comes another powerhouse move by the Comets defense, making a stoppage on the carry for number 8 on the carry, Messiah Jones. Or on the catch, I'm sorry. Messiah Jones, the running back, 5'10", making the catch there for Eastwake. And we got 2nd and 4 now, Trey.
Yeah, again, it was a nice little jump, for Mr. Jones, Messiah Jones. Only 10-10 here. He made just a terrific, hand catch up, and then he went up for the ball, came down, but he was hit hard by the defenders of the Comets.
10 minutes on the clock. Clock ticking away. We're in the third now. Here comes your quarterback for Eastwake. He's under pressure. Jones goes down. He tried to make a run up the field there for carry. Number 7, the quarterback there, Isaiah Thomas, running there with the ball. I guess he plays cornerback and free safety, but I guess he ended up playing quarterback too because he was the man with the ball just a second ago. And we'll get a first down, though, Trey. So we got 1st and 10 coming up for Eastwake.
They only needed 3 yards on the play, and he faked it to the right, ran out to the left-hand side, and got just enough to move the markers.
And the markers will move again, as Trey Snyder said. 1st and 10, ball on the 34. They're making their way up to midfield now. Eastwake showing signs of momentum as they got punched in the middle. Comets defense rallies in where the quarterback and company were at and brought them down. No pickup of yardage whatsoever. They might have lost some yards on the play in the process too, Trey.
And unfortunately, looking up from the broadcast booth, Mr. Savion Jackson, number 11, correction, yeah, he kind of came up limping after that tackle there. So got to be careful with the young man that commit from NC State here, the one prospect. So be careful, kind of watch him and
Savion Jackson again committed to go into NC State. He goes back to the line. 2nd and 13 now. Lost 3 yards. Eastwake did it. A nice stop again, but there's a catch made by Eastwake, and they're going to run up the field. That's number 8 there, trying to get away from people. Number 11, correction. Number 11, I want to say it's the number 11 of Joshua Crudup. Or number 10. Number 10, my apologies, Davion Vick, the running back. Folks, that are listening to the broadcast, if you knew how darn hard, I'm saying this in a very nice way, how hard it is to try to guess these numbers, you'd wring your hair. I'm bald-headed now, Trey. Seriously.
You were that before you got here.
No, come on now. I wasn't bald-headed. Maybe I need to use another analogy than that. 3rd and 3, ball on the 41. Eastwake and flags are flying.
Offside Warriors.
Somebody jumped.
Should be from up here. It looks like the Warriors jumped offside. But
it's going against Clayton.
Wow.
This penalty is going against Clayton. They're saying the penalty is against Clayton instead of... And another first down for the East Wake Warriors. Tough break there.
And the penalties, like you mentioned, during halftime, they're hurting more the Comets this half than really the first half, really. I mean, I know they were upset on the sideline, the Comets, but this half is a little bit more different than the first half, in my opinion. Oh, that's a misplay.
And a flag flies again.
You had two-man motion, both of them. One, by rule, you could only have one motion at a time.
That's right.
But both guys kind of got lost in what they were doing there, so there's a flag on the play.
7:37 in the third. Clock ticks away. Now it stops. We got a penalty. It's 28-0 the score right now. 1st and 10. Ball on the 46 for the East Wake Warriors. And again, we talked about it with Coach Hunter Jinks. Of Clayton. Bennett Jones of Clayton, the principal coach. We talked with him. He said the same thing, too. And Mike Murray of East Wake. Your own mental penalties are hurting you. And we're seeing it both on Clayton and happening to East Wake still here in the second half of play. But props to Clayton, number 24 of, again, Trayvon Richardson. He took it to the house with an 80-yard run, the most recent touchdown here as we sit at 28-0 here. Ball on the 43, 2nd and 12. And here comes East Wake trying to get some more yardage, and they're going nowhere. This Comets defense is just killer, and I saw Savion Jackson around there also.
Well, it matter of he did his best to try to get outside, but all of a sudden the speed and the athleticism of this defense or the defensive line got over there in a hurry. Before he had time to kind of motion out to the right-hand side, they brought him back for a loss.
Trace Knight, it was actually number 11, Savion Jackson, but getting there first was Jeffrey Allen Jacobs Jr., number 22 there with the stoppage.
What a great name.
Definitely, yeah. Sounds like a law firm.
Yeah.
6:34, and the clock's roll down. The PA announcer is trying to get the fans in C-Town to make some noise for the defense of Clayton as they set themselves in. Here comes East Wake. Oh, and there is a missed catch. Number 10 trying to get the catch from your quarterback, number 10 for East Wake, and that is Davion Vick. Just missed catching the ball there from the throw by Dawson Creech.
Again, he had a wide open. If that would have been a reception for the Warriors,
got a nice field.
He would have been. That
first
could have been down
maybe?
Either a first down or even into the end zone.
Oh, come on! Don't say that.
I'm sorry, being truthful. I mean, he had a wide open lane. All he had to do was catch the ball, but.
He did. You're exactly right. And he's setting up a 4th down now. So, again, as we said, these mistakes on both sides of the ball is hurting both Clayton and East Wake. More for East Wake because Clayton's up by 4 touchdowns. But Hunter Jinks, and they want more. They want more. You know, here comes the kick as they have no choice but to kick it back to number 2, J.R. Walker. Walker, return punter. Running up the field. He's at 40. He's at 50. He's at 45, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown Comets, but there is a flag on the play. Darn it, we got stopped by the Banana Republic.
And for the second time this evening, J.R. Wilson brings it back on a punt return for a touchdown, but it looks like there's going to be another block in the back for the Comets.
Block in the back against the Comets. The Banana Republic flag. You like that, don't you? The yellow flag.
I was trying to figure out what you were talking about, but yeah, now I figured out what you were saying.
Okay, exactly.
Yeah, it was thrown. The flag was thrown right at the 50-yard line, so they're going to get it back at the 35. Correction, the 40. They're going to put it back at the 40-yard line.
Trey's looking at me. The guy played about Banana Republic. Where did that come from? Well, Banana Republic. The flag is yellow. Flag yellow. There you go.
I haven't been there in a long time.
There we go. A block on the back against Clayton. It takes away J.R. Walker's second time of running a touchdown. And we look at 1st and 10, ball on the 39, as Trace Knight is looking at stats from Max Preps. Thank you to MaxPreps.com. They help us out with all of our statistics and notes and rosters and everything.
They do a good.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. 6 minutes here in the third quarter.
28-0 the score. Here comes Clayton. Oh, wow. What a hard hit